Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 11th. This week, we're going to jump right in here. You have this card that says, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. You have this card that says, don't give up because something didn't work out right away. Definitely true. I feel for a lot of you, and definitely for you, Cancer. I mean, this literally shows up in your astrology that you should not give up on something at this time and walk away from it. Again, I think that something just hasn't, fully formed yet, and this could be an idea or a plan in your life. I also kind of get that sensation or, feeling, I should say, that there's kind of like gold where you are right now. You just have to get it. Sometimes I think, let's come up to the top camera so I can talk to you here. Sometimes I think we think, oh, if I leave this job, I'll get something that makes me more money, or if I quit this business, or if I start this new idea, I'll find something that's better that will make me more money. And I feel like this right here, Ten of Pentacles, is really saying there's probably, unless you're being, abused or something at work, then definitely leave, obviously. If your boss is totally inflexible, then leave, obviously. But, again, I think that for a lot of you, if there's a situation that you're in, that something that you're working on, I think it could be a lot more successful than it is right now. And I think what matters here, are you kidding me, Cancer? Very good reading. I think what matters here is kind of like the angle, the way that you are promoting something, the way that something looks is what's going to be important here. So like if you have a business, there might be some changes that you could make to make it more, attractive for customers. And that doesn't have to be literal, although it could be. You never know, right? It's like I'm the type of person, like I'm like such a sucker for things when I go to the store. Like if it has a unique packaging on it, I buy it. Whatever it is. Like I bought olive oil the other day because I just like the package, right? So you never know. But it doesn't have to be the looks. It could be the way that you appear in the business, right? Maybe you need to be more confident or stand out more if this is work or business so that you can get a raise or promotion. And, I would definitely work on that. This could also be, kind of like the, how you are promoting something as well. I don't know. It's popping to my head. So if you have a business, definitely something I would think about. I also feel there is a lot of success coming in for you. I mean, Sun, Star, this reading looks amazing, right? You have the Five of Cups. And so I feel the Five of Cups says you need to be grateful for what's behind you. He has these 3 cups here and these 2 cups behind him. And the Five of Cups says you need to turn around and be grateful for what you do have. And when you do that, you also get this bridge and this castle. So he's crying over the loss of something that he no longer enjoys. I personally believe that we're in a time where we are all probably grieving the loss of something that we don't even enjoy any longer. The story of this card is that he's grieving the loss of his taste for wine, but he doesn't even like it anymore. It's like, why be upset when you're losing something that you don't like anymore, right? And so that's what I feel here, is that some of you are kind of like needing to let go of something that you no longer enjoy. I also feel you just need to try something. I think that it's an amazing time to just try something, try to start that business, try to start that career, or try to get that, career working, whatever it is that you do. And so, I would work on the things that you're trying to get to work with the Six of Pentacles. I feel that, that could lead to a lot of success for you. Experimenting, trying new things with the Six of Pentacles. But let's see here. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the King of Wands. I do feel you could be attracting love. This could lead to marriage, clearly. And you have the Emperor here, so you could really be attracting an Emperor. It could be a fire sign. You have Leo, like, a bunch of times here. So, you could be attracting someone who's a fire sign, or they could just have, like, fire in their chart somewhere. And, I feel this could be a very fiery connection. You show up down here with the Lovers, so there could be a person who is coming in for you that is really attracted to you. Looks amazing. And with the Five of Cups, you have the King of Swords, as always with you. I mean, you with the repeating cards, I'll tell you what. You have the King of Swords twice here, and so the King of Swords is a card of knowledge and wisdom. Some of you might need, like, a mentor or a person, and this does not have to cost money. As I always say, this could be totally free. I believe we're in a time where of digging for gold, where I tell everyone you have to move a lot of dirt to get to the gold. But if you go and you learn something, about whatever it is you're trying to improve, you can pretty much learn everything on YouTube, right? If you do that, then you will find answers, and you could find some gold. So again, if you're trying to change your business, or reinvent something, or if you're trying to figure out why you're not selling any products or why you won't get a raise. Again, I would look for answers and learn about it, because literally this reading is saying that's how you're going to be successful. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Two of Cups. Yeah, you are attracting a real one too. For those of you that want love, this looks amazing. If you have love already, this looks amazing. Look at this. Down here, all this, looks pretty good to me, Cancer. So there could be a really solid connection coming in for you. Two Cups is like a perfect match. It goes here, could lead to marriage with the Hierophant. Like I said, it could be any sign. You have almost everything here. So this is looking really, really nice. You have in the area of the unexpected, you have this Sun card. It says your perseverance is rewarded. You have this card that says you are safe from harm. So I feel that for a lot of you, because you have not given up, that's why you are being rewarded, plain and simple. And I also feel that you are kind of protected. I also feel there could be a protected connection coming in for you. Like I said, you have the Strength card, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. The Lovers is obviously a perfect match coming in for you. So I feel that, with this, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, clearly there could be a Emperor type person or an Empress. Take it how it resonates, whatever you want. But I feel there could be a very solid connection. It's like divinely guided. This right here is your higher self angel, and this higher self angel is guiding these two people together. If you don't want love, I feel you could be at a crossroads, and the Lover says it's time to pick the new path. So if you're at a crossroads trying to make a decision, you have that protection card as well. So I feel like you are protected, and picking the new path will lead to success. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, of course, can represent marriage, but these two people right here, they are being initiated into something. And so I feel that for a lot of you, that you could be being initiated into something like spiritually, or, this could be you attracting a person where it's like you're both on the same path. You're both being, you're both working on the same things maybe, but more spiritually. And that's what I feel here. And so you could be attracting a person who's like more on the same path as well. I also feel that maybe you're attracting a person where it's like your backgrounds are very similar, how you grew up, that type of thing. And so you could be attracting someone who has a similar story as you as well. You have the Strength card. Strength is something that we have to do every single day. So she is getting that lion to submit to her. Its tail is between its legs, and again, it's submitting to her. So this lion, kind of represents your inner voice, your inner critic, your inner demons, whatever you want to call it. And this card really says that you are getting your inner beast to submit to you. And I think that would be, kind of like working on that is, number one, a good thing. But that could also be why you're standing out. You have the Sun and the Star. Whenever you have a reading with the Sun and the Star, sometimes we say that's fame and fortune. Doesn't mean you're going to be famous, but, it could say that you're getting a lot of attention. And as I always say with the Strength card, who in the right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? And the answer is nobody. So the Strength card can say that you're getting a lot of attention because you're doing something that is hard, or because you have done something that is hard. And that's really what I see here. It looks really good. So let's see. With the Strength card, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success. And so I feel for a lot of you that there could be a quick success coming in for you with the Eight of Wands. And this could also be good news as well. I also feel communication. So like I said, if you are interested in a person, or even, I don't know, maybe you don't even know who this person is for some of you, I feel like someone's going to be communicating with you. So there you go. With the Hierophant, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of boundaries and kind of like putting up boundaries. You do have the King of Swords twice. So I kind of feel like you could be attracting a person who might be a little bit reserved. Maybe they aren't very communicative at first. One thing I will say though here, Cancer, is if you're attracting a star, right here, star in the sun, there might be a good reason for this person to be a little bit reserved. I'm not saying you're attracting someone famous, but, if this person, could be a person who gets a lot of attention, or maybe they're a boss, right? Maybe they have to be careful of, of what other people see on social media and things like that. Or, again, maybe they are in the public eye in some way. And so if that's the case, again, this person, they might not be super open at first. But again, if you're attracting a person like that, I would just try to understand that. But I also feel that you could just be attracting a person in general who's just a little bit slower to open up. That's just how they are. And it's not like they're playing a game or anything like that. I just think that, this person probably has been through a lot in life, And, sometimes I think people who have been through a lot in life, as long as they don't have a chip on their shoulder, right, and they're like an angry person, like you can go through a lot in life and be angry, or you can go through a lot in life and you just have an understanding. Like, I think this person has more of an understanding. They just understand that you shouldn't like rush into things and all that other stuff. With the Lovers, you have the Judgment card. Could be an Aquarius for some of you going up to the star. Aquarius and Leo stand out to me. It could be a person who has a lot of Aquarius and Leo in their chart as well. I also feel that for those of you that are in work or business, that with the Lovers there, that you could be getting or having a new calling in work or business, or you could be, it's almost like you are, something new is calling to you, and I would try it, whatever it is, Like I said, I was getting something about like an angle, like the way something is presented, the way that you put something into the world, especially if you're a creator or you create something. It's almost like this is saying, if you could just change the way that it's presented, the way that you put it out there, I don't know, I think it would be super helpful for you. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have Justice, and it looks like cold justice to me. I like this. It says, make sure to be honest and ethical in money matters. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment. I feel like you're getting justice on something, though. You have the King of Swords twice, which is law and order. You have the strategy card. It says, becoming more strategic to succeed in the long term. It says, look at your current goals and imagine what obstacles may appear. I feel like that also, that there could be a person in your life, that you look up to that has a better plan or has a strategy for how to be successful at doing something that you're doing. So don't be afraid to communicate with a person in your life or a new person. Or again, if you have a mentor, we're in a time of the mentor, I believe personally. Like there's a lot of energy in the astrology that says get a mentor, more or less, right? Find a teacher. And this does not have to cost money. This could be totally free. I have mentors that are dead, right? It's like I read their books. When you read someone's book, you're taking their collective knowledge, everything that they have ever learned, and you're downloading it into your brain. They are your mentor, right? So again, mentors can be free. They don't have to cost money. I'm pretty sure nowadays you can go to the public library for free if you can't afford books, right? Someone always leaves me a comment, I can't afford books. I'm like, go to the library. I'm sure they'll let you in there and you could read the book right there, right? So if you want something bad enough, you'll do it. And what I would say here is that, again, it looks to me like there's a person. I always say King of Swords represents a person who can solve your problems right now. So if you're having a problem, if you're having an issue, learn about it or find a mentor. I also this could be an expert. Like if you have a medical issue or a lawyer or a legal issue, go to a lawyer. If you have a medical issue, go to a doctor. This kind of represents a person who knows exactly what the problem is and can solve the problem. So if you're having any problems, but even if you're not having a problem, like I said, if you just want improvements or if you want to grow in some way, then I would make sure that you're learning from someone who's a mentor. It doesn't have to be a man, by the way. It could be whatever gender, just a person who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You have the Emperor, same thing. I mean, very similar energy. The Emperor also has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. The Emperor is a little bit more about taking action. I kind of feel like, as far as love is concerned, though, you could be attracting a person who is an action-oriented person. Like, I think this person really kind of, comes up with plans and puts them into action. And so I feel like you're attracting that type of person, like a real action taker. I also feel that you could be becoming an action taker, like you're taking action on your ideas. You show up in the reading right here as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups really encourages you to follow your heart. So if your heart is telling you to do something, whatever it is, I would do it. If your heart's telling you to take action on something or make a move or do something different, I would do it with the, Queen of Cups. I feel like you'll be very successful. But let's see what's going on here. With the King of Swords, you have the Devil. I do feel like it could be a Capricorn that you're attracting as well. As I always say, the Devil is not always bad. It could just represent Capricorn. The other thing I will tell you is we still have Saturn and Pisces. And so for you water signs, if you're a water sign, obviously you're going to be more affected by Saturn and Pisces. It's not going to be the same as having it in your own sign, but you could be noticing the effects of Saturn and Pisces. And so I think Saturn and Pisces is making the water signs manifest a dream on Earth, which we literally see right here with the star. So, I think that with Neptune and Pisces as well, that Neptune and Pisces is the big impossible dream. Saturn says, get your ass moving and start working on it, and you can manifest this big impossible dream if you put the work in with Saturn. So I would work with the energy because, as I always say, even if you're not seeing progress with Saturn, doesn't matter. If you're putting the work in, if you're at least doing one thing a day to move closer to your star right here, the star is kind of like your North Star, your guiding light, that thing that motivates you to take action on something. If you just take one step every single day, you will get there faster than you think. With the Emperor, you have these 6 of Wands. Definitely something about attention here. Whether it's you that gets attention, a person that you're attracting gets a lot of attention, or you both get a lot of attention, I'm not sure. But the 6 of Wands, he is standing out. This is a card of he's being recognized for success. There are people behind him that are cheering him on. So I feel that not only could you be finding quick success, which we see right here, 8 of Wands to the 6 of Wands would be quick success, but I also feel you could be attracting a person who is either very successful or gets a lot of attention, or you're both very successful. With the Queen of Cups, you are about to be very happy. You have the Sun twice, like, are you kidding? Right here. That's amazing. The Sun is the best card in the tarot, and having it twice obviously just makes it even more positive. So I definitely love this reading for you here, Cancer. You have this Panther Spirit. It says reclaim your power. This is coming up in the good stuff, by the way. It doesn't matter what shows up here. It's going to be good no matter what. It is ridiculously positive. So there you go. You have this Turtle Spirit. It says slow and steady wins the race. I feel like it's time to reclaim your power in the sense that, again, a lot of you could be kind of growing something in your life, and you're angling it differently, or it's almost like you're promoting something differently. But this does not have to be business. This could be yourself. You could be presenting yourself in a different way, and that could attract love into your life, or it could make you feel more confident. Then because you feel more confident, you get a job, or something like that. So again, I think sometimes people don't realize that when we make one change, that it could lead to something else. And that's kind of like what I feel like this is saying, is that by you working on your confidence, a strength card, or reclaiming your power, it's like leading to other things in your life. I feel like it has been slow, but it's about to speed up because you have the 8 of Wands. You have the Star, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. The Star, of course, can be fame and fortune. So there definitely could be a lot of attention coming in for you, or, fame even. The Star is also about having a North Star, like I said. So, it's about having that guiding light, having that one thing that you look towards to motivate you to success. And I definitely like that for you with the Star card. You have the Sun. The Sun, of course, is the best card in the tarot. So a lot of happiness, joy, enlightenment, good energies coming in for you with the Sun. You have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, happiness, joy. It's also a card of moving towards your heart. I believe we're in a heart-based time where we need to do more things that fulfill our heart. So that's exactly what I would do with the Ace of Cups, is I would do things that kind of fulfill your heart, or make you feel more heart-based, or whatever the case may be. And, that's what I would do here with the Ace of Cups. Let's see what's going on here for sure. With the Star, you have the 4 Cups. So manifesting something, again, the 4 Cups I don't really like, but it's coming up in the good stuff. So, this to me would say that you're finally manifesting something that you desire. Like, he's trying to manifest things on this card, but he's disappointed because he's not getting exactly what he wants. But again, showing up in the good stuff, it would say that you're finally getting something that you want. With the Sun, you have the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is work hard, play hard. I would make sure that if you're working hard, that you're playing hard. If you're playing hard, that you're working hard. But this could also be a settlement. I kind of, sometimes I read some cards, and I call them clue cards. And clue cards to me are not the traditional meaning of the card, but just a clue for something else. And the 2 of Pentacles sometimes I feel can be a settlement, or like the universe settling up with you. With the Ace of Cups, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely pre-Empress energy for sure, right? So Emperor, pre-Empress. You also, 9 of Pentacles about being very independent and kind of increasing your resources. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be increasing your resources in some way. This looks really amazing. You have this Lily card. It says spiritual love. Definitely could be a very spiritual connection for sure. I mean, this is like divinely guided with the Lovers, the Judgment card. The higher self angel on both cards is like guiding 2 people together. And again, if you don't want love, I feel like this is something that you will love, like business or work or whatever. I feel that for all of you. I mean, you have the Success card. There you go. It just says success on it. The whole entire reading is a success. It looks amazing. You have this Valley card. It says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Like, are you kidding me? Definitely the best reading. You have this cane. It says, pay attention to your health. So again, I would pay attention to your health at this time. Again, when things are going good, sometimes we get complacent. So make sure you're like paying attention. If you're walking, make sure you don't fall or trip or something like that. You have this fair woman card, which says dealings with relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. You have this archway. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. This could be the mentor. So there definitely could be a mentor that looks like this, that is opening things up for you, or that is revealing things for you in your life. And so I would move towards those new things, whatever they are. I feel for a lot of you that this could also just be a new journey that's being presented to you. It could be through a person, doesn't have to be, and gender doesn't matter. But, again, there's clearly like a whole world that's opening up for you. Again, I think your life is about to become like very rich, very abundant. That doesn't have to mean financial. That could be included in that. But, I really feel this reading is more about opportunity, especially with this last card here. Right here. So again, if you've been having like a dry spell in your life in general, then it seems to me like you're kind of like opening up to new opportunities. But this is amazing. So thank you for being here, and you're definitely going to enjoy this.